Alrighty. Let's see. Is this so awkwardly shaped? Okay. Why does it look like that? Okay, let's remove that. Add it back in. What's up, Super Meyer? Apologies for the black screen here. I'm just setting up my stream. Should have done that beforehand, but I did not. Why is it looking like that? Why? Let me see. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that should be underneath. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. One second. So I'm testing a different build of Mewtwo today. I had been playing it with Orbeetle all this time, so now I'm just trying just a regular straight up Team Rocket's Mewtwo build without the Orbeetle. Just made some space for some more tech cards. Let's see, I got Black Belt's training in here for what's it called? Charizard, not Charizard, Dragapult. Lets me hit 320 off of the Erasure Ball. Got Penny in here, which already has seen a lot of good use, which effectively does what I sometimes need. What's it called? Mewtwo, not Mewtwo. Orbeetle. What I sometimes need Orbeetle to do. Gets all that damage off the field. So that's kind of nice. But we're just going to take it in and see how it does. Channel, okay. There we go. Okay. When is Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is happening, what, second week of September, I want to say? So a little over a month. Still have some time to log it in. I'm not sure. I mean, I already have all the cards for this. So I lean towards using this. But Ginge also has a really good Blissey deck that he's been trying to push on me, which I have not gotten comfortable with yet. I think if I had a lot of time to get comfortable with it, I might use that. Don't know. Don't know. Don't you think you're really early? I mean, I'm early to be locked in on a deck. Um, if I want to get really comfortable with a deck, like right now is the time to start. That is definitely changing after Worlds, you think? Yeah, you're right. You're right. But considering it takes like maybe over a week for new cards to come in, I think I'm probably gonna go with one of the ones I already have built. I've got Mewtwo Spidops is built already. Um, this is fine. We'll just leave that there. Small chance I get donked. I don't think I get donked. Marnie's Grimmsnarl can't really dunk. Playboy Cardi has a concert near Pittsburgh on the same day. Imagine playing 8 rounds of Swiss and then going straight into a mosh pit. That'd be funny. I'd be. We should try going to that. That'd be cool. All right, so I think I petrol here. There's going to be no need for Mewtwo at all in this matchup. So I think I petrol. I check and see if I have my secret box. Oh, he had to filch. He didn't even get to TM Evo. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we definitely just go straight in for that. I don't have a problem putting the Team Rocket's energy here. We can Spike Myth just to check before we petrol. Because if we don't have the secret box, I think I'd rather just Proton right now. Okay, we do have secret box. Gotcha. All right, let's go ahead and petrol. Secret box. Get rid of these three. That's fine. Probably gonna want the Ariana for next turn. We can go Factory. We can go Bangle if we want. And then Buddy Buddy. Definitely want to start getting some stuff in there. Sorry you're late. This is still the first match. I don't have a problem leaving the Bangle on a benched one. That's totally fine with me. We'll go ahead and rock his Factory. Okay. All right, so that's not bad. We have a pretty solid setup for next turn. Tried this deck at my locals. In what situation is the Wobbuffet helpful? So Wobbuffet is really there if because Mewtwo has such a huge HP pool as a basic that can have 330 with a Bravery Charm. If they miss it, like for example, Ethan's Typhlosion is probably missing the knockout like 99 times out of 100. If they miss it, you just switch your Giovanni into a Wobbuffet, and you can clean off all that damage while hitting something else for whatever they just did, up to 320. I think it's always pretty relevant. Max Belt. I don't know if I've seen Ethan's Typhlosion playing Max Belt. Do they? Maybe that's the one time out of 100 is if they have Max Belt. Okay, so he's still running. He's still at Morgrim. He doesn't have it yet. We're chilling. We're chilling. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put the Factory down. We will get rid of these two. And grab us another Spidops. And then Ariana for 8. Boom. All right. Here, let's go ahead and drop this. Grass. Drop that too. Get us a Mimikyu. That'll be our pivot. All right. We are big chilling right now. 240. There we go. Yeah, double Victini, Brave, Bangle. Does double Victini work? I thought Victini only stacks one time. Even with Bangle and Gravity Mountain. Gravity Mountain doesn't affect us. We're not a stage 2. We play a game after you're done. I definitely want to climb ladder because I'm kind of embarrassed at being 1400. I play 2, so they just get both out. Victini does stack. Okay, I didn't know that. But Gravity Mountain doesn't affect us. You should be embarrassed about 140. Are you at 140? How does your matchup doing in Dango? No, we do not do good into Dango. Do we want to go? Yeah, we want to go first. No, yeah, Goldango is a rough matchup because even though it needs like what, seven seven energy discards in order to get a KO. Uh, it's rough. It's rough. They can get it pretty easily, and then a follow up KO is easy for them too. That's why I play Airy in here in hopes that I can just discard their superior energy retrievals. I'm just testing with that right now. If it's not helpful, I'm probably just gonna drop it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna drop the picnic basket. That's not gonna help me in this matchup. Go ahead and grab the 2 grass energies. There's a chance he's able to donk me with that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and drop. Well, we can drop the energy right now. That's not a big deal. I think I want a second Tarantula. Yeah, I think so. This is a pretty rough start. You're saying 140 or 1400? Because 140 in Arceus is kind of difficult to hit. Oh, he didn't have it. Alrighty then. So I think we just no wait, we don't do that here. We just Ariana first. Drop these 2. I guarantee the spite ups, and then all we need is just another basic and we're good. Yep, that's it. Doesn't matter. Take the proton. Oh, and we only had one other basic that was pullable with the Buddy Buddy. So that's certainly something. But we take this KO. This deck has been feasting on Ethan's Typhlosion today. So are you talking about 149 in Arceus or 149 on the ladder? Because 149 in the ladder is fine. Okay, yeah, that's different. I'm 1432 in Arceus, which is a completely different elo scale. Just got TCG Live stuck right before Arceus. Yeah, yeah, I was stuck there for about a day or two, but I had a pretty good rally and made it there. Want to go first? Yeah, I want to go first. Oh yeah, thank you for letting the people know that I'm live, Super Meyer. Let me go ahead and get a link to my stream on there because I keep forgetting to do that. Mulligan 1. Okay, just one mulligan. All right, so we have the Tarantula and the Proton. Happy to see that. Oh, Serena EX. That's cool. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get the Proton up. Yeah, let's do actually in this matchup we do want the Articuno because the Serena can put damage counters, which is an effect of an attack. That's definitely something we're gonna want in this matchup. Give you that. Let's go ahead and vessel away the energy. Get 2 more energy. That's good. We'll just end turn there. Gotta go play to both my little brothers. I'm getting 3-0 at my locals this weekend, but it's hard since they don't understand the sequencing. Yeah, that's always the hardest thing to teach. But I appreciate you for dropping in. Good luck. Good luck to them too. Dragapult Dusknoir isn't a great first deck. Wow, that's yeah, that's gonna be a little bit difficult for them to master. I think a good first deck to teach right now is Cynthia's Garchomp. It's so simple to play. That's what I'm teaching my nephew with. Okay. He didn't have it. So we can just go ahead and I don't mind putting this down. This is fine. I think I just Giovanni here. I Giovanni and I start swinging on his Balance Suites. Totally fine with me. He wants me to hit that Teal Mask right now, and I don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and Psychic Energy here. And then we start swinging. Yeah, Bolt also. Bolt also is a very easy deck to learn. Okay, now that it's his turn, let me try to find my stream over here. Where is... Okay, here it is. I don't mind the Iona right now. That's pretty solid. All right, let's see. Got that. This is an okay Iono. Yeah. This is fine. I can work with this. I can just Ultra Ball my hand away. Or I can just Transceiver and start hitting that Serena. I see what he's doing with that. He wants to get me to 30 HP and then Monkey Dory the rest of it away. That Articuno is kind of clutch right now. Gotcha. I don't think I'm in a hurry to hold on. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry to take out this Ogre Pawn. Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me just think it through before I do anything else. I think I do take out the Ogre Pawn actually. Yeah, the play is definitely to take out the Ogre Pawn. It'll give him 2 more cards, but that's not a huge deal. We'll just well actually here, let's go ahead and stretch her. Tarantula back. And Ariana. Solid. Okay. Don't need to do anything with that right now. I'm not going to put the Bravery Charm on yet because that will mess up his entire strategy. We can just bangle this guy. Oh yeah, you're right. Bluestone, I appreciate it. If you don't mind, if you're on it, mark me a W for Marnie's Grimmsnarl and a W for what did I just beat? I just beat Ethan's Typhlosion. Okay. Yeah, we don't put the charm on yet. Because if that Serena is able to get a hit off, the charm kind of messes up everything that they're trying to do here. Yeah, this is the no orbital version. Yep, another W against Typhlosion. I think that's all I got so far. Yeah, Super Mario, we are tracking our stats. Ginge put together a really cool spreadsheet with like a crazy amount of stats. And I'm just going like all full nerd mode with it. This is gonna be fun. He's gonna try to icicle soul me and realize that it doesn't work. Do it, do it. I want you to. It is on. Energy recycler. Yeah, it was that spreadsheet actually that made me want to stop using the Orbeetle because I feel like I'm using 6 cards on the Orbeetle when I could just be adding to my consistency. And the Wobbuffet can just clean off this damage if I really need it to. The spreadsheet got a name. Do we have a name for the spreadsheet? Let me see. I think it's just like Pittsburgh training or something like that. Oh, he tried. He tried. Okay. Let's just throw that on there. Still don't need the charm. I don't need the Giovanni, I don't think. I think we just start swinging on this. Why not? Let's swing. Pittsburgh deck info spreadsheet. That's right. That's right. Bluestone TCG is also a member of my team. So if you're not already subscribed to him, go ahead and sub to him. He's a good guy. Expecting a name like The Doc. This drop kick is probably going to hurt. But that's okay. Because I come in with the Mimikyu. I think so. Oh, he's taking out my Tarantula on the bench. Understandable. All right, so I need a full bench and a swing. Let's see what this top deck is. We have Ariana. All right, so I think I definitely played the Tarantula. Let's go ahead and drop the charm. We can Ultra Ball away some stuff. I don't think I'm going to need any more Tarantulas after that. No, let's get rid of the Buddy Buddy. We're not going to need that. We get Spite Ups. Evolve that guy just to protect him. And depending on what we get here, I think, do I Palpad? I could Palpad, get us our Giovanni's back. Maybe Giovanni and an Archer. Sure, why not? Those could be pretty relevant. And then we will just Ariana. We got a Vessel. That's good. Yeah, let's use it. Now we can get rid of this Tarantula. We do have an energy. Nice. And I think with this we get it. Let me just get myself some more energy just in case. Yep, we're getting it. And I think we just leave it like that. We're just going to do 210, nothing else. YouTube just flung a 15-second unskippable at me. Nice, Bluestone. I appreciate your patronage. All proceeds will go to the Chef Husky Fund for getting me to Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. What did I think of Festival Lead when I played it? I didn't like it. I didn't like it. It bricked like crazy for me. At least Snipe the Bench's build bricked like crazy for me. Maybe it works for him. I think I remember you saying that it was kind of a weird build. Maybe if I use like a standard build, it would work. But it just did not for me. Dang, another Serena. That's crazy. Now the question is, does this player know to put it on my evolved Pokemon? They do. Okay. I think we just have game now. No, we don't. No, we don't. Uh, we definitely put that here. Okay, and then we'll just swing for 210. We're gonna lose this Spite Ops, but that's all right. That's all right. I've bricked really hard in my last local 3 round in a row. One match, I said draw pass for 6 turns in a row. Yikes. Yikes. That's the worst. Hey yo. Welcome, welcome. Do I have super chats turned off? I don't think so. Alright, I think no matter what, I just take it here. He takes out this Mimikyu. Oh, he's going for the Spite Ups. 160 still wins it. I'm going to promote the Mimikyu anyway. But 160 does take it. Yep. All right, cool. We'll just go ahead and retreat. Smack, and we are done. We just took out the we just took out the BDIF Serena EX. I missed the Team Rocket song on the client. I had a vibe. Yeah, I liked it too. No, Bluestone. The sound effects are still there. I just have them like very very low volume, but they are still there. They still have like the organs every time you played on a Rockets card. I had it turned down because I play Team Rocket. All right, we're doing well so far. I'm kind of liking the no orbital build. Orbital's just kind of a lot to set up sometimes, and it kind of disrupts my flow when I'm just trying to go for the orbital play. and Dusknoir just kind of collapsed that entire idea. Yep, let's go first. Mark just stat impacting Serena game. All right, cool. We got a box in our turn one here. So that's good. Mulligan. We may not even have to use it this turn. All right, Dragapult. We do pretty well into Dragapult. But I'll take the mulligan because if I can Proton without using the secret box, that'd be even better. Okay, Ariana was our mulligan. We top deck the Articuno. Nice. All right, so I'm glad actually that we're getting this now. So let's go ahead and just drop these three. We can always get it back later if we needed to. We definitely want the Proton. Definitely need some energy. We definitely want Bravery Charm. Sure. Drop the Factory now. Drop the Proton now. We're going to go Team Rocket's Mimikyu, Mewtwo, and Tarantula. Let's not Earthen Vessel yet. See if we can get an attachment. Nope. That's fine. I think we attach here. It'd be nice on the Mewtwo, but I think we just attach here. Fortunately, we don't have a takedown this turn. Somehow ended up here. Take it as a sign there are worse places to be. Hello then. He's not wrong. There are worse places to be. But I'm happy to have you here. Okay, so I think assuming he doesn't move the Budu out of the active, I think we just take the 30 damage on it. We start charging up the Mewtwo. We evolve this one, not this one. We don't get greedy yet. Unfair stamp this early. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, if you could try finding some... I do have a playlist. I can try to figure that out in a second here. All right. So, yeah, we evolve this one. We give you the energy. We hit Ariana. Okay, that's fine. Do the 30 damage there. So the thing that's going to get weird is that Mewtwo does fine against Dragapult, but not good against Charizard. And then there's... Well, he's gonna Iona, or he's gonna unfair stamp me out of all of this in a second here. Yeah, I do have some background music I can throw in. Let me find it. Yeah. I was going through YouTube Shorts and end up watching your Monkey Dory video on the other channel. This isn't Pokemon Pocket. No. I tried to like Pokemon Pocket. I think I ended up playing it for like 2 weeks. Yo, we're getting a stamp. That's okay. There's a good chance we draw into something usable. Yeah, Ariana. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't play the regular TCG, but Pocket feels very RNG. Yeah, that's actually my one of my big problems with it is that it's so coin flippy, and I hate coin flip decks. He didn't have an energy? Wow. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and we have no valid cards. Dang. Okay. Well, at least this is a usable card. Go ahead and evolve that one, and then we Ariana up to 8. Get the Team Rocket's energy on you. We can drop another one of these. No valid cards. Okay, that's fine. We did what we wanted to do with that. We can still get it in play. Go ahead and rock his factory. That's fine. Oh, did I mess up? I messed up. I messed up. I was supposed to charging up on this one. That's wild. What do you mean, Chef? What about Barrage O'Clock Executor? That's different. That's different. When I'm flipping 1,800 coins, one of them is bound to hit heads. Minor misplay cut from the team. Yeah, this is what I get for trying to talk and play at the same time. Okay, so he's got the Dragapult ready. Dang. Dang, so like how much energy is prized then? If I didn't even have okay, so my psychic energy and one of my grass energies are prized. I prized 2 energy. Gotcha. That's good to know. All right, well what we can do is we can Giovanni um yeah, we can Giovanni get the Dragapult. We can Phantom Dive it with the Mimikyu, and then we just throw some damage on the Charizard so they can make the KO easier. That's what we do. That's what we do. Yep. Send the Mimikyu up to the front, get the Dragapult. We'll do 30-30 on the Charmeleons. Give me this. Yep. Gemstone Mimicry. I don't see a need to Ultra Ball right now. Yeah, we're okay. Gemstone Mimicry, Phantom Dive, and then we'll just do 30 on this, and then 30 on this. The reason why is because 330 is kind of an awkward number. It forces Spidops to need to have a full bench. With 300 HP, Spidops only needs to have 5 Rockets Pokemon in play for a KO. So this helps. This helps. Okay, I'm putting on the music since Bluestone requested it. Let me turn it down though. What is it? Okay. Let me know if that's too loud. All right, I can barely hear it, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Let's go 34. Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so he's got the Charizard now. He can get a Phantom Dive. It will take out the Mimikyu. Does he know about Articuno? Is he going to put it on the active? Or on my basic? Oh, you idiot. Alright. We like that. We like that. Alright, so I think what I do now is... Well, actually, we have no more energy and... We have no more energy. We're going to have to go in with the Mewtwo. But, actually, the Charizard's a bigger threat. We need to take out the Charizard. What if we get rid of that? Yeah, I think we can do that. We can do that. Get any basic, literally any basic. Let's just take a Wobbuffet. Why not? But we still need an energy. We still need an energy. I'm not gonna chance it. I'm not gonna chance it. I think the right play is just to Ariana. Well, we have the energy now. That would have worked. Okay. We'll just take the KO. Still attach energy. That's fine. That's fine. We'll attack and end turn. Yup. Discard nothing. What is going on in this game? So... Let's see. How do I explain what's going on in this game to somebody who hasn't played... TCG Live. So essentially, I'm running Team Rocket's Mewtwo, which depends on... Okay, so his attack is 160 plus 60 for every card from my bench that I discard. So Spidops' whole deal is he gets energy from the discard pile to itself. So I can do 280 damage just by having these guys in the background. If he KOs my Mewtwo here, I'm actually in good shape. I think that his best case scenario is that he just takes out this Mewtwo right now. Because I'm not too worried about him doing it to one of my Spidops. And I think from this point, I don't bench any more Mewtwo's. I just rely on Spidops from here on out. Cards in this game have too much HP. Yeah, this game has been very power crept. My basic Pokemon, Mewtwo, has the same as his Stage 2 Charizard. It's kind of wild. Also, an important thing to note is weakness in TCG is 2 times. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This Spite Ops takes the Charizard for 2 times weakness because, and another weird thing, this Charizard is a Terra Dark type. So based on how the Scarlet and Violet video games, they have Terras that make them different typings than normal. So it's Terra Dark, making it weak to grass. So these Spite Ops are one of the better things against this deck. Yep, so he hits Burning Darkness, takes me out. Okay, we promote the one that's not with the bangle. And then we charging up on this one, not the other one. Okay, okay. And then this can really go wherever. I don't really care. I think I just... Let me petrol. Let me see what I can pull. I no longer have the Archer or the Palpad. The Airy could be interesting, but I don't need that right now. I don't really need anything from here right now. Whatever, we'll take the Airy. Alright, would you hit that for 360? Good chance he's got Iono in hand. I did not check. I forgot to check if I have another Giovanni in deck. Because if he Ionos me right now... I mean, I can just Giovanni to win game if he does not Iono me. Does this game have field spells? Field spells. Oh, okay, stadiums. Yes. Yes. So yeah, we can play a stadium, and it kind of modifies the way that both players have to play. So in my case, Team Rocket's Factory is uniquely good for me because it says if you play a Team Rocket supporter, you can draw 2 cards. If he were to have any Team Rocket supporters, like for example, a lot of decks do play this Petrol card, even though it's a Team Rocket's card, just lets you pull any trainer card. So if he were to play it, he can also take advantage of my stadium. Played the Game Boy TCG, so you know about prizes. That's good. That's good. That's actually where this music comes from. My background music is mostly from the Pokemon TCG Game Boy Color game. God, I love that game. So his smartest play right now would be to lean into the Dragapult. Okay, no, he's just going to take this KO. Yeah, I don't think I would have done that. I would have probably leaned more into the Dragapult right now. Counter catcher, what are you taking? Taking the other one. It doesn't matter. That 30 damage mattered now because I can just promote this one and it's game. It did end up being the right play to mimic you that damage onto the Charizards. Burning Darkness. And then we just promote this guy and we're good. Oh wait, he healed the damage. How did he manage to do that? I didn't see him heal that damage. Oh well, that's fine. Just get this guy back. 360. And we're good. GG. Pretty solid record tonight. I think we're 4-0 so far. 1457. We are climbing back up. Garbodor, Tool Scrapper. Tool Scrapper is another one of those things that I'm thinking about putting in this deck. Would be a good pull. Archon, Simisear, Galvantula, Sawana. Another Reshiram. We reroll this. Attach a Lightning Energy. Man, I don't want to play the Zekrom deck. What do these Pokemon games always have the most unappealing looking avatars? Hey, I'll have you know my avatar is really good looking, alright? Look at that. The red shades, the chandelier hat. I don't know. You're not wrong. Okay, I don't really like not having... Yeah, I don't really like where I'm at right now. I would have liked to have my Proton turn 1. Oh, great. This is the wrong matchup to not have a good setup. Oh, this is a terrible matchup to not have a good setup. Oh, hey. It's an Iono. And we got Iono'd into a Proton. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just put this one down. We'll put this... I'm a little scared to play the Mimikyu when this deck likes to use Monkey Doris as much as it does. But I also don't really like using the... I don't really like anything in this matchup. Hold on. We kind of just have to outpace them right now. 30. This is rough. This is rough. This is not a good start. Because if he does evolve that Jellicent, we are still kind of screwed. Irvin for Ultra Ball. And the TM Evo. Yep. I think Pokemon Unite has the best trainer avatars of the free-to-play Pokemon games. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Discarding the Drifloon, okay. Right, Evo the routes. Is it common for you to lose by running out of Pokemon? It happens sometimes. I mean, with this deck, I don't need 3 Arianas in my hand. All right, so we'll go ahead and evolve this guy. This is rough. This is terrible. Yeah, so it's a thing that happens. Typically with turbo decks, because if I can't get a second Pokemon down, then I just lose. But it is most common just for the standard taking 6 prizes. Boss's orders is not what I'd like to see. What does the field change? It changes based on whatever the last thing I put in play was. And I think the last thing that we put in play was no, wait. I thought it was... I'm not sure. It's a grass stadium right now just because of the grass Pokemon in the active. That's what it is. That's what it is. When you put a new Pokemon in the active is when it changes. Okay, so I think we just start... What do I do? Alright, we got Spidops. Nothing I can do with a Spidops right now, though. Good night. Alright, you're out. I'll see ya. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. This is tough. Jellicent is one of the more oppressive cards in the format right now because it says as long as it's in the active, I can't play item cards or tool cards from my hand, and my hand is entirely items. Is this game actually popular? I think so. I would like to think it is. Yeah, I would say it definitely is because we got a lot of content creators. Oh, perfect top deck. Thank you, thank you. We got a lot of content creators who have like 70K, 100K viewers. Yeah, I think it's pretty popular. Thank God for that top deck. It was just because Pocket is newer. I don't really see people talk about TCG Live. That makes sense. Psychic Embrace. Alright, you're gonna go ahead and damage your own guy. If I had... Huh. Okay. That's fine. We'll take the Ghost Eye. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some stuff. Let's go ahead and Team Rocket's Transceiver some energy into our hand. Let's get rid of it. Get Spidops. You know what, now that I think about it, it probably was not that was not the play. I should have kept an energy in hand for the manual attachment. We can still make that work, though. Yeah, we can make that work. Okay, yep. We'll go ahead and move this over. Let me transceiver. Let me check and see if the secret box is in there. Secret box is there. Do we have switch? We do have switch. Okay. I think I grabbed petrol. We'll petrol. We'll get the secret box. So I need some motion here. Let's draw this, and I kind of want the Pulp out. I don't think we need the Ultra Ball anymore. We'll take Factory. We'll take Charm. We'll take the Black Belt, and then we'll take the Switch. Take the Switch. We'll give you the Charm. Does that help me with anything? No, because 190 still kills me. I think we give you the Charm then. Okay, and we take the KO for 180. Sorry, I missed some stuff. Let's see. Live is really just an online client for playing the physical card game. Yeah, that's true. Does this game have a PC client? Are you streaming for your phone? Yeah, it is available for both. Do they give you an in-game booster pack? Yeah, they have in-game booster packs that you can get. You can also like use your points and whatnot for that. What's he pulling? Mimikyu again. All right, I'm not terribly scared of that. But if he'd use his Psychic Embrace to get it out of the active, he doesn't. Oh, he can't. He can't. Nice, Brave Bangle. Here's what we do. Here's what we do. We're gonna retreat back into the Mewtwo. Charging up. Charging up a second time. Black Belt's training gets us to 320. And then here, let me just get rid of these two. Get us a third Spidops. I'm not going to use charging up yet. Let's go ahead and hit the 200. Actually, maybe I should have used the charging up if I'm about to discard this. Oh well. Mimikyu and Guardian, this economy. Sorry for asking. Oh, don't apologize for asking questions. Come on. That's how you learn. If we're gonna try to get you into this game, yeah, yep, that's it. That's game. Yep, concede. Took out a Guardy. Guardy Jellicent. I don't know if you're still tracking Bluestone, but let me jump in there. Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, he does have Serena in there. All right. Let's see. So I had one more bad start. I had one more mid start, and I had two good starts. They did mark Pulsard. Where's Grimmsnarl at? There it is. We did beat a Grimmsnarl. We beat a Guardy Jellicent. This one. Okay. So far, so good. Considering I started the day at like 1370, this is a pretty solid climb. Alright, they got Dragon Sleeves. What are we thinking? Raging Bolt or Dragapult? Flipped heads. This deck definitely prefers to go first. Yep, I will go first. Alright, we got Mewtwo. We have a Transceiver. That's exactly what we need. And it's Dragapult. Okay. Solid. I don't even think I need the Proton, to be honest. We're gonna use it anyway, just to thin it out. Proton. And the question is whether this is Pulsard or just straight Pult, because we destroy straight Pult. But just in case it's a Pulsard, let's go ahead and get these Tarantulas up there. We're chilling. We're chilling. They're actually playing Sylveon. You make that joke, but Sylveon's actually kind of busted. I think Sylveon's really good in this game. Crispin. Does Crispin go to the active? Oh, big mistake. Big mistake. Bite! Okay. So, I could picnic basket that away, but that's kind of silly. Let's just go ahead and Ariana, get us some more cards. Let's go ahead and evolve you. That's fine. Hit for 160. There goes both your energy. You should not have put that on your active. And an old thing, what do you guys think of them removing Fairy from the TCG? I actually wasn't around when they removed Fairy. Or when they had Fairy, I guess. But, I mean, it's one less card for Goldango to use, so that makes me happy. I don't know. I don't really know much about Fairy's place in the meta, because I don't remember what it was like super effective against. I mean, I would imagine it's super effective against Dragon types, but I'm not sure. Alright, so I think I'm going to Transceiver for a Giovanni. We're going to keep the pressure on. We're just going to Giovanni, the Mimikyu, and then get his Drat Cloak. And we retreat it right back. Slap that on there. I don't see why not. I do want to protect my Tarantulas. Because even though they are resistant to Dragapult's Phantom Dive, they are not resistant to Monkey Dory. TCG is missing bug, fairy, flying, ghost, ground, ice, poison, and rock. Yeah, they lump a lot of those things together. Like, for example, bug is all lumped into grass. Fairy's lumped into psychic. Flying is lumped into colorless, or normal, for lack of a better word. Ghost is also lumped into psychic. Ground is lumped into fighting. Ice is lumped into water. Poison is lumped into dark. And rock is also lumped into fighting. There are 10 types in this game. This person's about to hate me. I'm sorry for this. Does Stretcher do anything for me? No. Alright, we pulled our Proton, which doesn't help. I actually kind of want them to get a huge hand so that I can... Oh, well, Iono again. I'd rather them use the Iono right now, to be honest. Because the late game Iono really hurts this deck. How funny would it be if we just top deck a Giovanni right now? Penny. That's okay. Alright then, let's go ahead and start thinning a little bit. Let's get rid of the picnic basket and the grass energy. Get that on there. Let's give the cool Spite Ops the energy. And we'll just hit this guy. TCG's always had a lot of types rolled into one, unless Dragon is also very strong in TCG. It's probably not worth having an extra type in the game. Dragon is very strong in TCG Live just because Dragapult and Raging Bolt are both extremely good decks. But we do have a card in format, Lilith's Clefairy, which makes Dragon types weak to Psychic. Because at the moment, Dragon types have no weaknesses. No resistance, no weakness. But Clefairy makes them weak to Psychic. So a lot of Psychic decks tend to run it. I don't. I have seen Lilith's Clefairy in Mewtwo before. I don't run it. Just because... What is this? Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw 5. What are you... Wait, what? Why do you have a Youngster? Okay. Okay. This is fine. For as much dead drawing as this has been, this is kind of okay. 160, that's fine. We're not gonna remove anything, just leave it like that. His Dragapult's going to hit us pretty good. But we're already pretty far ahead, so that's Arceus Gaming. Yep. Arceus Gaming with the youngster. How mad is he gonna be when he hits me with this Phantom Dive, puts all of that damage on the Mimikyu, and it doesn't work, and then I just penny it. How mad is he gonna be? You think he's gonna concede? So if you remove, yeah, essentially Mewtwo allows you to discard energy from the bench to do 60 more for each one. Ah, he did it. I'm sorry. This is gonna hurt you. This is gonna feel really bad for you. I'm gonna penny my Mewtwo back into my hand. Put the Mimikyu up front. Get the Mewtwo back down. And then I'm gonna Palpad my two Giovanni's back in there. Yeah, you're crying. I'm sorry. 200. We're going to Phantom Dive. Let's get it on this. All right, so worst case scenario, he can get this guy knocked out, and then any one of these can just be promoted. It'll be fine. Just heal Mewtwo for free. Yeah. That's kind of the beauty of what Penny can do. It can basically, it gets your Pokemon off the field and any attached cards back into your hand, so you can really just set it right back up. And Articuno protects my bench from effects of attacks, which is his effective attack is put 6 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon any way you like. And so he put it all in the Mimikyu, which is a basic, and so this protected that from happening. Alright, so if he goes for the Phantom Dive here, I think we just win. Yeah, you can't attack my basics. Actually, not necessarily. We don't necessarily win right here. Let's put the Mewtwo up front. What's the top deck? Secret Box. I can't do much with that right now. I need a hold. Bluestone says, it's been lovely chatting, but I gotta head out, going to a nice dinner. Alright, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Need an energy. That's crazy. I've been Iono'd this many times and have not found that much energy. There you go. Now you figured it out. Okay. Come on, give me something I can use. Energy Switch I can use, but I mean, I still miss KO. I think I still have to do it anyway. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give you the energy. Let's go ahead and Night Stretcher. We can Night Stretcher the Mimikyu back so that we can have that play if we need it. Is this a Metroid song? I have no idea what's playing right now. It is, yeah. This is the Brinstar Underdepths. Alright, so this feels kind of bad. I don't like where I'm at right now. I need an energy badly. Okay, he's retreating it. Coming in with a new Dragapult. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw a bunch of cards. What am I still missing? I'm still missing... Where's all my stuff, man? All my transceivers are gone. No, I think I still have one, right? I still have one transceiver. I used 2 Arianas. I have not seen my Giovannis at all. Well, no, I did have them. Youngster clutch. Maybe. Okay, so that gets taken out. That feels bad. It takes 2 prizes there. Come on, top deck me something. Transceiver works. Okay. If I can get a Team Rocket's energy off this Ariana, I win. Let's do it. We did not. Okay. What is the play here then? Alright, so first things first, let's get rid of that. We can also thin a little bit more. Let's thin a little bit more. Wobbuffet is here. We'll take it. This is at 60 HP. I think we keep thinning. Let's get rid of these. Though I kind of want the Giovanni. Whatever, we get rid of it. We'll take Stadium. We'll take Bangle. Okay, so bad news. There is no more Team Rocket's energy. Wait, hold on. There might still be. Alright, there's still 2 Team Rocket's energy in there. Alright. We can get that. And we can get that. I don't see a problem with that. Alright, so we are thinning as much as possible. We're just getting everything out. Alright, Team Rocket's factory. We did not get a Phantom Dive. Actually, you know what? I misplayed. I could have grabbed the energy switch and that would have given me the win. It's not over yet, but I think here's what we do. We just retreat. We retreat. It charging up. Could... I can give this one the Bangle. Let's try it. We're gonna hit for 150 here. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. The energy switch would have won it. wasn't thinking about that play. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Yeah, that's game. Eesh. Almost had a perfect night. That was a misplay on my part. Wait, you didn't take the KO? They chose not to take... Okay. So they could have just won it right there. Oh, there we go. That's game. They could have just won it right there if they had put the 30 damage from the Monkey Dories onto my Articuno. And then Phantom dived onto my Mimikyu, they would have won. We'll take it. We'll take it. Their misplay was worse than mine. It happens, though. They probably just didn't see the line. Heat of the moment, you know. Superior. Nothing interesting. Bunch of credits. Okay. I'll do one more. Hopefully we can end the night close to 1500 again. So far the area has not been useful, but I think that's mostly because we have not hit Goldango yet. Yo, that late game Iono, that almost ruined us. We got so lucky at the end there. Alright, so I think that goes in as a Dragapult win. Nice. Okay, nice. This is a great starting hand. There's a lot I can do with this. Joltik Bucks. Alright, I go first. Solid. Okay. Not Secret Box. Not Secret Box. We want Proton from the Transceiver. Gonna grab Mewtwo. Gonna grab Tarantula. And... let's grab a second Tarantula. Yep, that's fine. I don't have a problem putting that there. That's it. We can just let that go. Secret Box for next turn gets rid of the rest of my hand, and then we just Ariana from there for a bunch of new cards. He's likely going to go for Pikachu right here. No Pikachu. What is this? Joltic box with the Zapdos. The heck is this? You bossed the other Tarantula. That changed absolutely nothing for me. Oh, you're just thinning your hand. You thinned out your hand using a boss. Steel energy on the Joltik feels pretty good right now because that means that Pikachu is not getting it. Okay, so change of plan. Change of plan. I'm gonna evolve this Spidops here. Actually, I should have gotten rid of that. I should have kept it in the hand and discarded it. Yeah, no choice. We're gonna do it. We can switch. We can Stadium. We can Charm. And we can Ariana. Okay. That's fine. We'll get this guy up into the active. Ariana for 8. Yeah, literally any energy does it. That's fine. Stick that on there. Team Rocket's Factory, another Spidops. That's kind of nice. We'll give it to him. Why not? Okay. The question is, does this 2-card hand, about to be 3-card hand, have another boss? You promote the Tynamo every time. Tynamo or Mew. There you go. Electric. Night Stretcher for the Joltik or for the Steel Energy? What did you get? Okay, Prime Catcher. Yep, okay, he did have a boss with that. Okay, so we do need 4 Team Rocket's Pokemon in play in order to make this work. We are gonna want... well, I mean, I don't have a KO. I don't have a KO. I need another energy. Oh, I do have a KO. I got Black Belt. Okay, then. We'll see what the top deck is, and if we need it, we can either play Proton or play Black Belt. Alright, we can do... Let's go to the Archer. This would be an okay opportunity to use it, but I think we're okay. We're just gonna go ahead and get a new Spidops. Night Stretcher back to Tarantula. But now we do have an attack. And we Black Belt. Make sure we get the KO. Yes, we do that. Yeah. And then you erase your ball, get rid of the energy. We take this KO. Spite Ups looks like a Mega Man character. Yeah, it kind of does. I can see it. I can see it. Alright, what play do we make here now? I guess it depends on what he puts in the active. I guess really anything that he puts in the active, I wanna be swinging on. I don't think it's a Giovanni turn yet, unless we can get a really good top deck that makes this work. That Zekrom is something that I want to take out. 230 HP is kind of an awkward number to be at for me, though. I definitely want that thing gone. Alright, so he does have a hit with this. How many Crispins in hand? Good God. Is that the first one? There's no way that's the first one. I swear I've seen like 2 or 3 of them at this point. No, it's the second one. Alright, so he does want to get the Zekrom charged up. Okay, this is fine. We're just gonna... I think we penny this turn. Put that Tarantula down. Yes, I think we do penny. But we don't have an energy. Where is my energy? Okay, let me look. We'll get rid of Proton. We'll get rid of the factory. This can work. This can work. We get Wobbuffet. No, Wobbuffet can't help us either, because we're about to get rid of all this damage. Wobbuffet can help us. We can do it. We can do it. We do make this a Giovanni turn. Still no. You know what? I'm thinking too hard about this. He doesn't have a follow-up attack this turn, I don't think. Yeah, there's no follow-up attack. So we'll just... we can put the Wobbuffet down and then Ariana now. 5 more cards. Cool, cool, cool. That works. That works. Get rid of the Buddy Buddy Poffin. That's fine. We'll take that. We'll go ahead and stick that wherever. And the follow-up attack on this is going to take a lot. He's got 3 cards in hand. He's got 1 attachment from the electric, which means that an Iron Hands play is possible with Arm Press. We'll see what he does. Puts it in the Zekrom. Okay. Oh, he did have an attachment. Okay. We still have game, though. What I do now is I just put Tarantula in the active, Transceiver for Giovanni. Another Crispin. Yeah, so he's putting up the Zekrom, that's fine. He's gonna swing with it. Voltage Burst. 30 damage to yourself. Understandable. I'm gonna put Tarantula in the active. You get that. Put the Mewtwo down. Transceiver. Giovanni. Game. There's my Mimikyu. I needed that. Alright. GG. That's going to be my last one for the night. I have to hop on my team call. We're going to do some more Pittsburgh practice. But these have been good games. We are undefeated on the night. Pretty happy to see that. I appreciate y'all for watching. This will do it for me for tonight. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And I will see you all at some point this week when I put out another video. Have a good night.